everyone, and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a Neuvillette Executioner by me. So let's get into it. Neuvillette would never have thought that you would hide your scars from him, because he was so honest with you. And one thing about Neuvillette was that he imagined that since he was honest to everyone, he would get the same treatment in return. But alas, that was not the way how life functioned. That was not how things were. And so, obviously, there was a problem. He would not be getting the treatment that he gave to others. Even if he assumed it was normal. It was not that he didn't want to be honest, but it was a complicated matter for you. However, Neuvillette still had a lot of learning to do, and that meant he was a bit oblivious when it came to such matters. And so he was a bit confused himself when you wouldn't tell him right away. When he found out that you had scars by complete accident. When he first saw them, you pretended nothing was wrong when he was staring at you. And that's what made him quiet down and not say anything. His mind was boggled by what he saw, but most importantly, by your attempt to lie to him. How could you do that when he loved you so much? When he never thought of lying to you? He never wanted to make anything between you two dishonest. And yet, you would not tell him the truth about this, so he's left to wonder on his own. It was a cruel fate, something that he found himself unable to understand, really, why he would do this. And maybe he found it more hurtful than he should. But what could he do when he felt like you were keeping him distant, apart from you on purpose? He thought you did not want him to know, that you didn't care whether he knew or not. You didn't think that he would be caring enough, that he would love you despite it all. And wasn't that painful to know? To think that his love was never enough for you, that you will never see him as someone worthy enough to love you. It was painful, it truly was. And it was something that you would never truly understand and comprehend. But right now, as he knew, he can't just keep thinking in his mind and refuse to communicate at all. He had to tell you even if you were trying to hide it. He found out the truth now, and you were going to be met with it. Wyan, please, I need to speak with you about an important matter. Of course, Neuvillette. What is it? You seem rather serious. I know it's important, but is it really that important? I hope it's not about some court trial or something. You know I don't know much about the legal practice. But, of course, you can tell me whatever you want. Please. Why are you dishonest with me? I ask for the truth, Wyan. Just tell me. What? What are you talking about? Dishonest? It's not like I'm doing something wrong. What's going on? I don't understand the nature of your question. You tell him, because his question is confusing, and it came out of nowhere, and you feel like you don't understand the reasoning behind it, except you feel like you have to, because he speaks with such conviction that there is something that you know, that you're purposely keeping away from him. And you also want to know what that is, to know why he's thinking in such a manner. Instead, he looks at you like you had just lied to him again, and frowns. I ask you to be honest. Just be honest about what's going on. Why are you hiding your scars from me? I saw them, and yet, you always try to hide them, like you didn't notice. I'm no idiot, Wyan. Just because I refuse to speak or breach your comfort, it does not mean that I am. I know what's going on, and yet, I can't seem to find it in myself to talk to you, for fear of bothering you. But you seem to be ashamed of your scars. You seem to think that they make you less than what you already are. I love you. So why would you hide your scars from me, knowing how much I care about you? Oh, Neuvillette, you know that's not. Please, just tell me why on. When you look away, knowing his words were true, you were hiding them, but not for the reasons that he thought. Neuvillette, I feel a little bit ashamed, okay? My scars, they're just not really that good to look at. I don't like them. They make me feel disgusted. I hate looking at them. And if I could hide them forever, I would. That's why. You could have someone better. It's not like I'm special in any way. And to just seem like I'm broken in front of you, that's not a look that I wanted to have. You say, looking down, and you can tell you're close to tears, despite his general inexperience with humans. Then please, allow me. I'll prove to you that you're not broken. You don't need any fixing. You're perfect as you are. Your imperfections are what I love about you. And your scars. I've long since wanted to touch them, to feel them and caress them with my own hands, to press the gentlest of kisses on them, and to show you how loved you truly are. So, if you would grant me the honor of your consent to do that, then I would. I do not wish to make you uncomfortable, but please, know that all my feelings around you, all my feelings that I felt for you, they're all rooted out of love. I would never feel disgust upon seeing your scars. Only pain and love for you. He said, and his words make you cry as you wrap your arms around him, burying your face into his chest. And as you cry, it rains, for Neuvillette feels your pain, but he stays there, a pillar of strength and support, holding you gently as you let all the tears out, and he finally lets out his own as well.